Cowboys are riding high, 4-1 on a 4-game win streak, heading up to New England to face Mac Jones and the Pats.
Welcome back. Let's go!
We got a big showdown here, week 6 against the New England Patriots. I don't know about y'all, but this is one of those few games where I'm a little bit worried about.
Not me.
And here's the reason why. At least in my young lifetime of being a Cowboys fan, for whatever reason, probably a guy named Tom Brady, we've always played the Pats pretty rough. I don't ever recall a solid dominant blowout win. We usually hang with them, we usually fight, but for whatever reason, like statistically over the past 20 years, they've seemed to just have our number.
When's the last time they won in New England? Herschel Walker, 60 yards in overtime for a touchdown. That's how long it's been.
Herschel Walker breaks tackles and breaks loose. Touchdown, Dallas.
A little bit of my worry is just because it's a well-coached Belichick team, and they will always come sharp, ready to play, especially against us. I think one of my biggest worries is, besides the history a little bit, this is probably one of the best, if not the best coach team we'll play all year. And one of our big concerns that we've always had is just we tend to make one or two coaching blunders or questionable plays that we're like, why did we do that?
We or McCarthy?
Well, you know what I mean, the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm real happy with the job McCarthy's doing. He's staying out of the coordinator's way, letting them do their thing. He's obviously got them playing well. I'm okay with it.
And you know what? Hey, if I'm proven wrong, I'll be the first to admit it on our reaction video. It's just, my big concern is, I've been saying for the past few weeks that we can get away with these weird head-scratching coaching decisions against bad or mediocre teams.
Right.
But I was telling Ed, I think once we come across a well-coached team or a good team, those bad calls and those head-scratching decisions are going to come back to bite us. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we do blow out the Patriots, because everything else seems like it's working in our favor statistically when you compare teams, but just,
we don't do the deep dives, but just to take a quick look at the, Belichick is a great coach, but you can only do so much when the other team's that much better than you. And right now, Dallas is just way better in personnel-wise and their level of play right now.
Yeah,
close.
And I look at it too. Offensively, we're relatively healthy. We got all our big horses on the offensive line. Dak's healthy, playing well. Running game's looking really good. And they do have a few solid players on defense. They have Dante Hightower, who is a long-time solid linebacker. J.C. Jackson was tied for the league interceptions, if I'm not mistaken, last year. They have some solid players, but
they do. I think Mac Jones gained a lot of confidence a couple weeks ago against Tampa. He looked a lot better than anybody expected, and they damn near beat him.
Yeah, and he set the rookie record too. I think it was 19 straight passes that was completed in a row.
That's awesome. And that actually carried over, and he played pretty well down the stretch last week, and they ended up winning that game when I didn't expect them to. So can they keep their little mini roll going? I don't think so. I don't.
And if I'm being honest too, talent to talent wise, we got them beat. And a bigger thing, I know last week, I think it was two of their offensive linemen, their tackle Trent Brown and their guard Shaq Mason, they were both out. So they're losing two offensive linemen against our defense. That spells a lot of disaster for Mac Jones.
I think he's going to be seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
And Gregory and Micah and Osa, they're just going to be mauling him constantly, I think. They didn't get to Danny Dimes last week. I don't think that sat well with them, and I think they'll definitely get to Mac Jones this week.
So, Ed, hey, talk a little bit about it. What's your prediction?
I'm keeping on the same kind of prediction run I've been on as far as points, because they're dropping darn near a 40 burger every week lately, the Cowboys, and keeping the other team right around 20. So I'm going to go with what I went with last week, 38-20 Cowboys.
Okay. I think in Foxborough, I'm calling it a 27-13 victory.
Whoa.
I think we will be pretty solid. I just have a weird feeling, and I'm hoping that our coaching doesn't come to bite us. But if I look at everything compared-wise, it seems like there should be no reason we don't win here. Tell us, what do you think about Cowboys versus Patriots?
What's your prediction?
And a quick shout out to Dan Gamba and Jonathan Parsley. See you Sunday, guys.
All right. Leave your comments down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button because every time you do, an Eagles fan cries.
All right, everybody. See you Sunday.